What's up, everyone? Welcome to the BoM Podcast. I'm your host, Aishan Shetty, and with me is my co-host, Bhumi Shetty. What's up, Bhumi?
Hi, guys. What's up? You tell me.
Today, we are going to be discussing the Mohit Suri psychological thriller Murder 2, starring Emraan Hashmi, Jacqueline Fernandez, and Prashant Narayanan. Bhumi, why did we decide to pick this movie as a rewatch?
Because you asked me whether Fir Mohabbat was in the movie.
Okay.
And I said it was. And you said, I don't think it is. And we were like, actually, it's a good movie, right? We should review it. And then we ended up watching it again to review it.
Got it. Okay. That's exactly what happened.
But it's always a treat watching this movie. I've watched it like so many times.
Yeah, so I guess we'll give them a little context. So this was a massive hit back in 2011. It was kind of banking off the success of Mohit Suri and Emraan Hashmi. So Mohit Suri is known for making movies like Wo Lamhe, Kalyug, I can't think of, Ashiki 2, Sayara, which we covered, Ek Villain.
All the murders.
So all the murder. Well, no, he only directed this one.
He only directed
He only directed. Actually, he has a pattern of directing second parts of films, even though he didn't direct the first one.
Okay.
So, Ashiki 2,
yeah,
he directed the second one, but he never directed the first one.
Okay.
Raz 2, he never directed the first one. And even this one, he didn't direct the first murder.
Okay.
You know who directed the first murder? The guy that directed Barfi, Anurag Basu.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, yeah, I guess, Murder 2 has nothing to do with Murder 1. It's a remake of the Korean film The Chaser, which is actually my all-time favorite Korean film. I love that film a lot. So, yeah, it's a direct
That's
rip-off.
a good one.
Direct rip-off of that film.
Yeah, direct rip-off.
Do you have any fond memories of this film?
So I grew up in India, if you guys don't know that. And in India, like we had, before OTT and streaming platforms, we had like movies that would come up on the TV, like on the cable channel.
Yeah.
Right? How you guys have cable here? Is that what it's called?
Correct.
We have a similar thing, and sometimes movies are on there. And Murder 2 happened to be playing. And I must have been 12 years old, and I don't think this is the right thing to do, but my sister must have been, 12 minus 5? 7 years old?
Well, you were probably 15.
No, I was...
Because the movie released in 2011.
Oh yeah, I was 15, you're right. Thank God. Because I thought Kotu watched it when she was 7.
No.
No. I was 15, she must have been 10. And we watched this movie. It was playing on the TV and we watched it together. And that was this movie was kind of my gateway into psychological thrillers.
Yeah.
And my interest for psychological thrillers in general peaked. Like, true crime or crime-based movies. Murder 2 is that movie for me.
Nice.
Definitely. How about yourself?
So, I watched this film for the first time. So, I went to this business camp. It was like a week long. And I got there a little early before my roommate at the time. And so, I was really bored in the room. So, I went on. Back then, it was common to go to theaters at that time, but Murder 2 is not a movie I wanted to see with my parents. So
definitely not.
Thank God. Went on YouTube and I actually found parts of it, like the DVD rip of the movie. So I remember watching it in my dorm room and I thought it was like an action movie. I didn't know that it was going to be like borderline kind of creepy and scary. At that point, I hadn't watched Chaser or even heard of Chaser at that point. And at that time, I was really not into horror films at all. So I think I got...
Why?
I was scared, yeah. Like, genuinely, I was scared of those films. It wasn't until after college that I really, got into horror, or during college, I got really into horror films. Mm-hmm. But this film kind of did push that for me a little bit, because it is a creepy film for sure. I never watched the first one. I wasn't allowed to, so my parents obviously, being good parents, didn't let me watch the first murder. But I do remember the songs, and I remember the songs of this film as well. And yeah, I mean, I was pleasantly surprised when I watched the second murder on YouTube and I finished it. Like, it was a pretty good film. So yeah, I mean, and we don't get many Bollywood thrillers, so this was like a solid Bollywood
A
thriller,
good one.
a really
Yeah,
good one,
for sure. Even though it's a rip-off, they've made a good version,
a
I
good
feel
version of it. Yeah, let's talk about Imran Hashmi, and where he was at this time. I feel like this movie was peak Imran Hashmi.
like.
So he came off of Jannat, which was a big hit, Aksar, Raz 2, Once Upon a Time in Mumbai. So I think Once Upon a Time in Mumbai is when he started getting like proper critical acclaim. And then Murder 2, Jannat 2. He started falling into this trap, to be honest, of like just cranking out sequels. So he did Murder 2, Jannat 2, Raz 3. And I think after Raz 3, that's when things started to fall apart. I don't think he's had a single hit after Raz 3. I think he also fell into the trap of kind of really milking the success that he has with this particular genre of films, similar to Ayushmann Khurrana and Rajkumar Rao with family dramas.
Yeah, and like social messaging.
Yep. I don't think this is one of my favorite Imran Hashmi performances.
Performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Definitely
he's had better performances, but as a film, I really enjoyed it. But yeah, this is an interesting character, though.
Yeah.
Morally gray cop,
Ex-cop.
ex-cop, I mean. And yeah, definitely one of the more serious performances that we've seen from him. But yeah, what did you think overall of Imran Hashmi? And I guess what were your feelings around Imran Hashmi around this time?
I think he's always consistent though. Like he never he never disappoints for sure. Like even if it's like I feel like he always performs well. In this movie though, my one thing that was just amplifying something that you pointed out when we were watching it watching it second time. Zero continuity. Like what was that?
Yeah, I mean his beard is like enough. This movie, honestly, itself, like watching it now as an adult, there's definitely like things that I'm like, this is so cheaply made, or there isn't like as much thought when you really like dive into it.
Yeah. So that as you said, right, it's not your favorite performance of him because it's just a typical Imran Hashmi
Performance, yeah.
performance, But for me, the standout was Jacqueline Fernandez. Just kidding.
Definitely not.
I'm just kidding. Sorry, I had to do that because Jacqueline Fernandez, why the hell was she in this movie is what I want to know from Mohit Suri. Okay? She was in it for like 3 seconds and it made no sense. But the standout performance for me in this movie is the villain.
The villain. Okay, we'll get to the villain in like 2 seconds.
Like I had no thoughts about Imran. He was good.
Yeah.
As he always is.
I
Was
wanted
it
to
an
ask you-
outstanding performance? No, I don't think so. But I think this movie is more focused on the story, personally, in my opinion.
Yeah. So I guess my question for you is, what do you think happened? Why is it that his movies don't really open as well as they used to, like 10 years ago?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but it's a similar scene as Akshay Khanna. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They set their standards a bit high. They're not going to do any and every film that's going to come their way.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of those situations for him. And the movies that he ends up using are, at the end of the day, his like the production house of his uncle, I guess.
Yeah.
If you think about it. Because most of those movies are
Yeah, I mean, if we do like a little...
a Bhatt movie, right?
Yeah, if we do a little rewind, I'm pretty sure Zahir is a butt film. I'm pretty sure Murder is a butt film.
Ek Villain?
He wasn't in Ek
Oh, he
Villain.
was not. But that's also a Mohit Suri movie, right?
Yeah. Footpath, that's a butt film. Gangster, a love story, I'm pretty sure is a butt film.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Aksar is also a butt film. I might be wrong, honestly speaking. Roz was definitely a butt
Yeah.
film. So yeah, he's done a lot of. I think their collaborations really work.
Yeah.
Or at least they work at the box office. I wouldn't say they're great films.
Yeah, because it's its own genre at this
Yeah.
point.
I think I became an Imran Hashmi fan truly after Once Upon a Time in Mumbai.
He was so good in it. That's my favorite performance. Of
I
him.
think after that, I was like continually watching his films.
Yeah.
It's sad to see, like, because his movie just released Huck, and it didn't open well at all.
Really? It's supposed to be
Yeah.
a good movie.
It's supposed to be a good movie, but it didn't do the numbers that it, I think, needed to do, or it just kind of flew under the radar. And we also didn't have a chance to watch it at all. So, yeah, I don't know.
It's out of the theaters?
It's out of the theaters now, yeah. But yeah, it's interesting to see where he started and like where he is now. I think Bads of Bollywood kind of gave him a little bit of a resurrection,
100%.
but again, that can only do so much. So,
Yeah.
but moving on to the villain, Prashant Narayanan. To me, this was the standout performer here.
100%.
And never seen this guy in anything before
else?
this. Never saw him before this, and
Or
never
after.
saw him in anything after this. Also,
Yeah.
kind of a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
So much potential in this actor.
So much.
But in my opinion, he carried the film,
Definitely.
and yeah, it was really good.
From like him crawling in the, you know how he doesn't walk up to the lawyer when he's in the jail. He
Yeah.
like crawls. It's so creepy. He's
Very
got like
creepy,
a
yeah.
very unusual character, and I feel like it was so odd. Like I've not seen a villain that's this odd.
So he did his own twist on the character,
100%.
which was really cool.
Yeah.
And so this was one thing that I could say was not a ripoff of Chaser.
Yeah.
Was the villain of the story was completely different.
Completely different. Remember when he gets off the car outside the temple?
Yeah.
And he makes like this weird face at the police officer.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so
Yeah, he's
odd.
supposed to be like a demon almost.
Literally,
Yeah.
so odd.
Yeah, very.
And he's done it so convincingly and so well.
Yeah. Even when he's singing. First of all, he's a pretty good singer, to be honest.
He's a very good singer. And I was obsessed with the fact that they used the song from Murder 1
That's such
as
a good,
his
yeah.
chilling song. And he sings it in such a chilling way.
Yeah.
Right?
He was really good in it. I liked it a lot. But yeah, I was more focused on, especially watching it this time, I was way more focused on Emraan Hashmi and Prashant Narayan's like story, like
Yeah.
the main core of the story. And then I felt like there was no reason to really, I mean, I understand why they had a love story in the film to bring in an audience.
To bring in an audience and to show his character. That he
Yeah.
is actually not a commitment type of a person.
Yeah.
He's kind of a grey person.
Yes.
To build that like pillars of this character, Jacqueline was there. Which that's what I feel like you didn't have to take a Jacqueline for that.
Yeah.
I feel like you could have taken a more known. That's my one complaint from this movie. Even though like you could have still kept the same actress that played the one Reshma.
Yeah.
That's kidnapped or like that's held hostage or whatever. Reshma, right?
Yeah.
That's her name. You could have kept the same actress, but given her that second lead spot. I felt like.
Yeah.
And I have Jacqueline, no problem. I have someone that's at an equal stature as this other actress.
Yeah.
So that it becomes a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have Jacqueline, who's a bigger actress, but her role is not as important in my opinion.
No, I think the other
Reshma's
girl.
role is way more important.
Yeah.
So you want, like by putting Jacqueline in this movie, you're taking away whatever opportunities would have come up for this Reshma girl.
Yeah.
Wait, what is the name? She's Biswa Kalyanrat's wife. I know that. I'm so sorry. I don't know her actual name. But she's also famous from another television show. They play conjoined twins. That's how she got initial fame.
Okay.
And then she did this movie after many years. And now she's just been doing small roles. But she's married to a stand-up comedian. Like a really big one.
Big one.
Do you know Pretentious Movie Reviews?
Yes.
She's married to Biswa, not Kanan Gill.
Okay, got it.
The Odia guy.
Got it.
So I felt like you're taking away that spotlight from her. Even though I think she's performed so with so much conviction.
Yeah,
You
me
know, your
too.
heart cries for that girl.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Jacqueline was just there for, honestly, just the vanity of it.
Yeah.
There wasn't
Eye
just,
candy
and
points and
honestly,
like
just for the
the
songs. Yeah.
songs, or you can be candid over here. The like unnecessary levels of sensual scenes,
Yeah.
which I feel like have nothing to do with the story.
See, that's my biggest complaint of this film also, is you know exactly what they were trying to do.
Exactly.
They were trying to dangle this cookie
Yeah.
to a specific set of audience,
Yeah.
and then within the first 10 minutes, all of this happens.
Get that out of the way.
Get it out of the way, and then they hook you.
Exactly.
With the entire story. So, Jacqueline was kind of used in a way to get the audience in the theater.
Exactly.
And
Hotness, basically.
the rest of the story is what really holds the audience and keeps them from leaving.
Exactly.
So,
Please don't get me wrong. I love Jacqueline. In fact, her I've been loving what she's been doing recently with these like music videos. She's doing her own thing and she has such a great body. That's my dream bod. She's doing whatever she's doing, you know, but I feel like she was so out of place in this movie. It made no sense.
yeah.
It's not even like they have some crazy chemistry or something. It's basic, it's average. You know, that much acting I expect that the actors know how to do.
Yeah.
How much chemistry they have in this movie. I feel like it was so not necessary.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like this was also her breakthrough hit. Yeah, this was her breakthrough hit. So she did 2 films before this that were major flops, and then she did the item song in Houseful, and then she did this. I mean, I think the item song helped get her this film, and this is where everyone was like, who is that girl?
Yeah.
So this film did wonders for her because this was the start of her stardom. And then after this, she did Houseful 2, Race 2, Kick. So these are like huge hit films. So I think Murder 2 started all of that. So Mohit Suri's direction style is very unique.
Yeah.
My personal favorites of his are obviously excluding Sayara in this. Just talking about that era of films. Murder 2, Ashki 2, Ek Villain. They were back to back, and all 3
Ditto.
were excellent.
Ditto.
So I'd say those are my favorite. I'd say Murder 2 is a little bit above the pile. But yeah.
Equivalent is also good, na, Ishan? Equivalent was also good.
Yeah, I said Ek Villain.
You're saying direction wise. No, I'm saying you didn't think Equivalent was equally as
I just
good
said
as
Ek
Murder
Villain.
2?
I just said Ashki 2, Ek
No,
Villain.
Murder 2. He said Murder 2 is above in the pile.
I think I would put Murder 2 above it only because if you really compare the villains, I personally think Prashant Narayanan has an
Definitely.
edge over Ritesh Deshmukh.
100%.
Which is why I would...
Yeah, because he was like
Yeah.
unhinged.
Yeah, I think also with Ek Villain, they made it pretty commercial.
Yeah.
So there wasn't as much... Like a film that needed to be gory. Like if you watch the Korean version of Ek Villain, it's called I Saw the Devil. It is probably the most gory film I've ever seen in my entire
Really?
life. And I feel like if you're gonna do a Hindi remake, you have to make it
A
at
little
least 70%.
Correct.
They didn't even do 30%. So for me, I feel like Murder 2 kind of did justice to the remake.
Yeah. It was so
Like it was pretty violent.
very violent. And I think he was channeling little bit of Ashutosh Rana from Ashutosh Rana, right?
In Sangharsh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
felt like he was
definitely.
channeling, it was giving the same energy as Ashutosh Rana and Sangharsh.
Yes,
Right?
definitely, yeah. Sangharsh is a good film too.
Yeah, and I really like that they did like this whole transgender angle with
Yeah.
it, where he tries to basically control his lust, right?
Mm-hmm.
By taking that route.
Yeah.
Okay, because he has this weird delusion in his head that basically he doesn't respect women.
Well, yeah.
And he
that's what it
cannot
is.
accept that he wants women, basically.
Yeah.
That's what it is, which
Yeah.
is why he goes this route.
Mhm.
But as that psychiatrist, which for me personally was the best scene of the movie.
Yeah.
His whole interaction with the psychiatrist.
Yeah, yeah.
It was so
I think they
intense.
have a similar scene in the Korean one.
Do they?
I
I
think
don't
so,
remember. I
yeah.
know he did make me watch the Korean one, Chaser, and I remember loving it. But I think probably it is because we watch it in like Korean and Hindi is more comprehensible.
Yeah.
I don't remember Chaser as like how I remember.
Yeah, I just recently watched it again.
Yeah.
And I really
want to rewatch it for sure. That was a crazy movie.
Yeah.
What was your favorite scene from the movie?
I always love this scene. I also love this scene in the Korean version where Prashant Narayan's character goes to the pharmacy
Yeah.
and Emraan Hashmi's there.
Yeah, and he calls
And he
him.
calls him. That's my favorite scene.
Crazy that
because
is.
they do the same thing in the Korean one, but they do it in a way it just builds up. They do it so well because it builds so much tension. So in Korea, especially in that area where that house is, the roads are really narrow. So they get into this altercation because of this car. The car's like not being able to go around each other. And they've just done it fantastic in the Korean one, but they did a really good job in the Hindi one. They made it very massy.
Yeah.
And so that was my favorite scene of the whole film.
Got it.
But yeah, the first half, I think rewatching this again as an adult, the first half just like does not work for me. It's not until Prashant Narayan's character enters the film where I'm like hooked, but everything before that was absolute nonsense. What did you think?
I mean, yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Like
I
it
don't
was
know,
not
the love story.
this
just
time.
didn't
I was
work.
like not as invested. Like now watching
Yeah.
it now, but I feel like it picks up at the right time.
Yeah,
It's just made in a different era.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I guess. Yeah, looking back, I mean, I judge it as a film made in 2011.
Yeah.
But that's something. Just the first half just does not work for me at all.
Yeah.
This film does a great job of building jump scares, like really well. And
His
so,
whole first interaction when the girl first gets there
yeah,
is so creepy.
yeah, they've done a really good
You
job.
know, and props to that actor, man, Prashant Narayan.
Yes.
The fact that because his dialogues are very sweet actually,
Yeah.
but he was able to create that cold, chilling
Yeah.
feeling. You know,
Yeah.
it's so weird. I don't know how he's done it,
He's
man.
done a really good job.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the music. So this is something that I've noticed in all murder films. Murder 1, 2, and 3 all have
Slaps.
fantastic songs.
Slaps for sure.
I mean, what did you think of the music?
I love it. It's to this day when I keep going back to those songs.
Yeah, I think it's one of
keep
those-
Going back to those songs.
That's one thing we said about Sayara as well.
Yeah.
I think the music plays like such an important part to the success of the film.
Definitely.
But what was your favorite? I think you told
can't.
me, right?
I can't pick a favorite to be honest because I feel like for me, "Ae Khuda," "Aa Zara," and "Fir Mohabbat"
Yeah.
are at the same level.
I think for
And
me.
then second is "Hali Dil."
Wow. Yeah, I think for me, Fir Mohabbat is the
Ultimate
ultimate one.
Yeah.
That's actually, did you know that's Arijit's first song?
of Bollywood, no?
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know, and I like his version. So many singers have sung that song, but
Yeah.
I love the Arijit version the most.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's a shame it wasn't featured in the film.
Yeah, dude, I don't know why, because I was convinced.
Yeah, I think it's a promotional song.
Yeah.
And he was a new singer at the time.
Yeah.
So I think they didn't want to include it, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's the strongest song of the whole
Yeah.
film.
Yeah, and even Azara. I forgot about Azara.
Yeah.
So, or did I say Azara? I forget. I feel like that's one of Sunidhi's best songs.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. It's really good. Even the girl performed really well. in
So
the-
good,
in the-
Yana Gupta, right? That's
I
the
actually
same
don't
girl.
know who is that girl.
That's the same girl as Babuji Zara Dheere Chalo.
Yeah, you're right. It is Yana Gupta.
Yeah.
And she was in...
Babuji Zara Dheere Chalo.
Why do I feel like I've seen her in something
yeah,
else?
Bijli khadi, nainon mein chingariyan.
Yeah. She's in that.
And she was even in that. No, there is some item song in Das or Dam or many. Like she's done many item songs.
She's not even Indian.
No, she's not. She is half, I think.
I'm like looking into this. Okay, Dum.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, Dum.
Dum.
That's Babuji Zara Dheere Chalo.
She's in Murder 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. I don't think there was anything else.
She's not at all cringe in the song Azara.
I think she's the first girl that's killed, right?
Yeah. She's Monica or something.
Jyoti.
Jyoti.
They keep mentioning Jyoti, and I'm like, yeah.
I love how
the first girl.
First of all, I want to know how the character's name is Reshma, but isn't she a Muslim girl?
Like I said, I don't think this movie had a lot of thought, to be honest, in like its characters, especially the women characters.
That's a bit disrespectful, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
At
think there was
least
any
put in
thought.
some thought
Yeah, there's no
into your
thought.
characters' names.
Has this movie aged well in 2025? What do you think?
I wouldn't say it has aged well, but I wouldn't say it has not aged well either.
I think the love story and the...
But we have disregarded that from this movie.
No, but I am talking about that because it's like infused into the story.
Definitely.
I don't think that has aged well at all.
Not at all.
But I think the rest of the movie has aged well.
Yeah.
Like the thriller aspect, the
Yeah.
villain, I think that stuff has aged well.
Yeah, even the little sides, like they managed to give a little backstory for him.
Yeah.
You know, they did a quick little scene with his parents and
Yep, and his
why
roommate
they
and all these
exactly
things,
roommate and no work colleague or whatever, the other guy that used to make
Coworker,
the
yep.
murtis. You know, they did a like cute little backstory. Not cute. Like a sweet little backstory where they've given you enough information. Like his behavior is not out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like he's always been crazy.
Yeah.
Right? They've done that. They've done a good job. It's well rounded. And as I said in the beginning of this podcast, I feel like this movie is more focused on the story.
Yeah.
That's why none of it has been put too much thought into the rest of it. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I got confused actually because I saw Chaser a long time ago. So even in that movie, he's like a sculptor as well. Like he sculpts.
Yeah.
Or he's an artist or something.
Yeah.
And I remember specifically in the Korean one, there was a scene where he murders his boss or something. And I thought for some reason that was in this film, but it's not.
No, but they included that in the story.
Yeah, they included it in the story.
But they just didn't show it.
Yeah.
The colleague just says that he did that. He killed the
Yeah,
boss
yeah.
because the boss asked him to make Devi's murti and he kept making like the devil's murti.
Yes. Do you think this film would work in 2025?
Definitely. The story is very good.
I think
In fact, it would do better now. They would
really? I
do
don't
it.
think it would do that well, to be honest.
You don't think so?
I don't think thrillers.
No, they
work
would
in
probably
Bollywood anymore.
make it in a. They would probably make it. It would do well on OTT for sure. They would have to make it in a more mindful way. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
But the story, as a story, no props to anyone in India for that. The story as a story, I feel like is fire.
Yeah, I don't
great
know.
story.
I feel like it just... I don't know what happened to these types of films. Like, we've had a bunch of films, but if you really look at it, none have really done that well. So I'll give you like an example, right? Calling Karthik is a psychological thriller. Didn't do that well.
Don't you feel a shift in that now? Merry Christmas was a thriller, right?
Merry Christmas didn't do well. It flopped.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess because I like thrillers, I totally
Yeah.
ignore the fact that it doesn't
Yeah,
do well.
they don't
on
do
box
well.
office.
Yeah, it just I don't know. They don't. Yeah, I don't know what really happened. I feel like Ek Villain did well. That was one film that did well, but a lot of these films, they don't do that well. So I don't know if it would work today.
Equivalent also, I feel like all the actors, like Ritesh Deshmukh brings an audience for sure, and so does Siddharth Malhotra at that time.
Yeah.
So I feel like that has more to do with
The
who
people
the
involved.
cast
Yeah.
than the story.
Definitely. Yeah. Ittifaq is another psychological
Oh,
thriller.
that was good, Aishan.
It was
though.
good, but it didn't do well at all.
Really?
Yeah. So there's
That's
like
the
a
Sonakshi Sinha one, right?
Mhm,
I really like that.
Yeah. So yeah, these films don't really do that well.
That's so dumb.
Which
I
is
don't get
crazy. I do crave this type of cinema for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Did you see Murder 1 or Murder 3?
I Murder 3 is the one with Aditi Rao Hydari and Randeep Hooda, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that also had a crazy story, I feel like.
Yeah, that was...
But I don't think it is a well done movie.
Yeah, it's not a well done movie.
Yeah.
It also didn't do well at all. Yeah, that one was weird. I don't know why they dropped Imran Hashmi, because I feel like Imran Hashmi would have been perfect in that role.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's like a repeat of like characters he's been playing.
Probably he said no to it.
I have no idea. They all do this thing where they all take over each other's sequels. It's like really crazy. They do that even now.
Yeah.
It's wild. Like Ayushmann Khurrana is doing the sequel to Pati Patni Aur Wo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like they're all doing like each other's sequels. It makes no sense.
Yeah, and that too to movies that absolutely do not need a sequel.
Yeah, that definitely didn't need a sequel. So yeah, I actually saw both Murder 1 after I saw Murder 2. I was like, oh, maybe Murder 1 is like similar. It's not similar at all. I actually don't know why they even call this Murder 1 and Murder 2. But yeah, Murder 1, the songs are good. Murder 3, the songs are good. So yeah, but I wasn't a huge fan of the films.
Murder 1 was like definitely conversation, I wouldn't say conversation starter, one of a kind type of a movie.
See, I didn't
For
even know
Bollywood.
the existence of Murder 1.
Yeah.
Because I think at that time Imran Hashmi wasn't a big star.
He wasn't, but like the type of movie that it was, right? I think it was one of the first of that setting, like the sensual, like
Yeah.
that type of movie.
I mean, it was a huge hit.
Yeah, because it was like imagine it's like also a thriller type, right?
Yeah.
Suspense thriller type movie with Amisha Patel's brother in it.
That's Amisha Patel's brother.
Ashmit Patel is Amisha Patel's brother.
Really?
Yeah, her husband, Malika Sherawat's husband.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Of course, that's Amisha Patel's brother.
I had no idea.
I told you he was in Big Boss.
But yeah, I didn't like Murder 1 that much. And I didn't like Murder 3.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I've not watched Murder 1
Maybe we can rewatch that.
and review it. That'll be fun, actually. People are going to stop watching.
They're going to
our
stop
podcast.
watching it. Yeah, we got to pick better movies. 2011 was an amazing year for films. So we'll start at... Yeah, so Murder 2 was number 15 in highest grossing films of that year, which is surprising because it was a really big hit. I think it had a low budget. We could definitely fill that low budget in this watch. But yeah, it definitely made...
Pause. Definitely you could feel the low budget when his wig was lopsided for half of the movie.
It was the same wig. Same wig.
It was
a worn out wig.
It was one wig which was going like this in some scenes, like this in some scenes, a little lifted in some scenes.
Dude, that hair is like...
The worst look.
That would be my hair if I cut my own hair.
with a bucket.
Yeah.
On your head.
Yeah.
It's the worst. Why did Mohit Suri do Imran dirty like that with that look, man? He could have had any look.
Here's the thing. Could you picture that same character with short hair?
But definitely not this disgusting long hair.
I mean, not this disgusting long hair, but like I feel like his hair should have been long for this role.
No, it should have been long, but I think you know what type of hair Kabir Singh had in the second half when he's like drunk and missing his ex. That hair would have been good.
But it wouldn't...
Shabby and long, but not like a wolf cut type situation. It's not for India, I don't think. At the end of the day, his hair had layers in it. In the wig.
I didn't catch
That is a haircut. That is not shabby at all. You know what I mean? It was just a bad wig.
Jeez.
I hated it.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So yeah, but 2011, great films. So I don't know if you knew this, but this film released with another film. This one obviously ended up being a huge hit. But the other one is still a pretty good movie. Do you have any guesses as to what that film is? It's a much smaller film.
2011? No.
Chiller Party.
I love that movie!
Yeah.
We should review that movie!
It released with this film. It didn't do as well, obviously.
Yeah, but it's the best movie ever.
Noting. Yeah, it's a good movie.
I love it as much as Murder 2, actually. A little more. I love it a little more.
It's a good movie, yeah. Moving on to number 14. This film was a sequel to a film that released in 2007. It was a multi-starrer. Starred Arshad Varsi, Ritesh Deshmukh.
This thing, Dole. Sorry, Dhamal, Double Dhamal.
Double Dhamal.
Yeah.
It was number 14.
Yeah.
Number 13 was an Anees Bazmi comedy film starring Akshay Kumar and Bobby Deol.
This one, Thank You.
Thank you. Number 12 was a film about male strippers.
This one, Desi Boys.
Desi Boys. Great songs.
Akshay Kumar does 75 movies in 1 year, man. Just calm
He's
down.
not on this list after this.
Calm down, Aki.
He's not on this. He's not on the list after this.
Okay.
Okay, number 11 is a comedy film starring a legend who just died.
Yamla Pagla Divana.
Yep. Number 10 was a dark comedy film. It's one of my favorite films, and I hope we do a revisit. It stars Imran Khan.
Kidnap.
No. It's a dark comedy.
Oh, Delhi Belly.
Delhi Belly. Number 9 was another Imran Khan film that released, and that was a comedy film by Yash Raj.
The one with Kareena Kapoor.
No, this is the one with Katrina Kaif.
Oh, Mere Brother Ki Dulan.
Yep.
Crazy year for movies, man.
Number 8 was, I personally think, Ranbir Kapoor's best performance, or one of his best performances. He won Best Actor for this film. Music is fantastic. A.R. Rahman. It's an Imtiaz Ali film.
Oh, Rockstar.
Rockstar.
Yeah.
Number 7 was a Vidya Balan film.
Kahani.
No, it's like her most famous film.
Bhul Bhulaiya.
No.
Oh.
Most, you think even bigger than this. She plays an actress named Reshma.
Oh, the dirty picture. Silk
Dirty
Smita. It's a biopic for Silk Smita.
Yeah, but I think in the movie her name is Reshma, right? Or am I just making that up?
No, it's not Reshma. It's Silk Smita. Yeah, like she has a real name. That actress has a real name. So that could be Reshma.
Maybe, okay. Number 6 was a Ajay Devgan film.
Wait, isn't Emraan Hashmi in that dirty picture?
Imran Hashmi is
Yeah,
in that film.
yeah.
Yep.
He's good in it.
Yeah, he's good in that.
He's even good in that movie with Ajay Devgan and Ilyana. He has a cute little role.
Badshah.
Yeah.
I didn't like that film. I thought his role was horrible in
No,
that.
it was okay.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't like it at all. Number 6 is a big Ajay Devgan film, Masala film, where he plays an iconic cop,
Oh, Singham.
Singham. Number 5 is a boys film starring Hrithik.
The Zoya one, right? Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara.
Yep. Number 4, any guesses? Salman Khan film.
Prem Ratan Dhan Payo.
No, that was 2015. I hate this film.
Jai Ho. I don't know which movie.
Ready. I hate this film.
Has good songs though.
Yeah, but I hate that film. Number 3 was a Shah Rukh Khan film. It was a sequel to his
Dawn.
Dawn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2 was also a Shah Rukh film. This is my least favorite Shah Rukh film of all time.
Zero.
No,
You like Zero.
I don't like Zero either.
So which one is your least favorite?
Raw 1.
Oh.
Number 1.
What's number 1?
That you have to guess yourself.
You're gonna give a hint or no?
None.
Actor at least say.
Salman Khan.
Oh really? Wanted.
No.
Wanted was before this now. Way before this, right?
Wanted was before, 2 years before this.
Salman, Bajrangi Bhaijaan.
No.
That was much later.
That
Which
was-
movie is it?
Bodyguard.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I don't understand how Bodyguard made this much money, but
Nonsense movie.
it was really bad.
I don't know whose best friend does that to them.
Yeah.
That was like she was nice for the whole movie and suddenly she just flipped.
Yeah,
Please,
not-
that's rubbish.
Not good. Not
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Okay, let's move on to the must meter.
yeah.
So, what would you give this film out of 5?
Murder 2, right? In today's day and age,
However you want to do it.
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
Okay. I would give it. This is really difficult because I don't know how to how to give you guys a rating, because when I watched it back in the day, it was like a 4.5.
Yeah, for me also.
Yeah. When I watched it yesterday, like the first 30 minutes was like actually like really brutal to watch. And so that was like a really low point, but then it picked up. So I would probably say like 3.5 as well. So I guess that averages out to 4.
Yeah.
So 4 out of 5 for me.
Yeah.
I still think this is a solid like Bollywood thriller.
Definitely.
If you can get past the first 20 minutes.
I will still recommend it to people.
Yeah. I think it's, if you can get past like that first 20 minutes that has nothing to do with the rest of the film, really good and highly recommend. But yeah, are you excited for any movies coming out?
So many. Dhurandhar. I'm excited for Dhurandhar.
Yeah, that 4-minute trailer was a little crazy.
So good. I felt like the teaser was better though.
I don't know. I had mixed. I personally had mixed thoughts on the trailer.
I like the trailer.
I think it was one of those. See, it's. I hope it's good. I like, obviously, like I have like I'm a well-wisher for sure. I don't like seeing the same formula used over and over again, and I feel like now they're just starting to do that. Like, just because a Ranbir Kapoor animal film did really well, they're like, oh yeah, let's just go violent and make it like an A-rated 2-part movie. And I feel like it's like we already got that. Why do we need more?
Literally.
You know? So I hope that doesn't take away from the actual like film.
Yeah, but I did look at the cast and like a side by side of who's playing the act and the actual person.
Yeah.
It's uncanny.
Yeah.
It's uncanny. Did you see that
I
post?
did, yeah, but I didn't think Akshay Khanna looked anything like that guy.
No, they've done a good job. You're not gonna get a twin, obviously.
Yeah, but I feel like I look more
At this
like
point,
that guy.
I feel like when
Akshay Khanna.
Aishan does this weird thing, when he's excited for a movie, right? His brain tries to protect him from overhyping it in his head, and he starts nitpicking the movie before we go in. You
Yeah.
always do this.
Yeah, but what other movies have I done this with?
No, like when you're too excited, you're like scared to be disappointed because of your own excitement.
I don't know. I feel like, first of all, 3.5 hours is a long movie.
I think it's gonna be good. I'm
Yeah.
excited, and I hope it's good for the sake of cinema. You know, I hope it's good, and I hope it's good for Ranveer. I'm a huge Ranveer Singh fan, which is why I'm excited. I'm a huge Akshay Khanna fan, and Madhavan, you put his face even on the poster, I'll still watch it if his face is on the poster. You know, I just love Madhavan. R. Madhavan is one of my favorite actors of all time. Sanjay Dutt, I don't know what's been going on with him recently, but Arjun Rampal, I've been dying to see him on the screen.
Yeah, I think this movie will do more for Arjun Rampal than any of the actors you just mentioned, besides Ranveer Singh. I think this will be his animal for, like how Bobby Deol had that.
Equivalent.
I think this will be Arjun Rampal's animal.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be the next movie we cover.
As a review.
As a review.
Yeah.
Hopefully we do another revisit episode. But yeah, that's it for this episode. We will catch you guys next time.